Welcome back to Ash's Reality Recaps. This is American Idol. We're going to look at the last two episodes, top 10 to 8 to 7. Now, the first thing I want to say is it looks like a lot of the criticism that American Idol suffered from last week didn't go through to this week, where when they listed the names both Sunday and Monday, they did a pretty good job mixing up those names, so it didn't seem a little lopsided, if you know what I mean. However, I still feel at this point it is no longer a talent contest as much as it is a popularity contest. I feel like some artists have gone home in the last couple weeks that should not have gone home. There are still some artists on the show that I feel shouldn't be there. But of course, there are millions of people voting, and that's not really my say what happens. It's just my opinion, and solely my opinion. But looking at a lot of the comments out there, a lot of individuals have similar opinions. Again, it's a popularity contest at this point. If you don't believe me, then why, when the episode starts, does it go ahead and put up on the screen, here are your artists, here are the numbers, go ahead and start voting now? You haven't even heard what they had to sing on that occasion, and you're already told to vote for them. It is a popularity contest. It is no longer a talent contest. In my opinion, the eliminations on Sunday, Keiko was due to go home. Keiko had transformed so much from the artist that started this process to where his performances have been the last couple of weeks, that I believe America had seen that transition and went, this isn't the Keiko that we fell in love with and appreciated. This is the Keiko that we no longer want to support. So I'm okay with Keiko going home on Sunday. It truly felt like his transition from where he was to where he is wasn't acceptable. I was surprised about Mia Matthews going home, in all honesty. I believe Mia Matthews is slightly better than 7 of the other artists that have made it into the top 8. But again, millions of people voted. It's a popularity contest, and unfortunately Mia didn't go through. The big issue that I have with the Sunday night show is really around the talent that performed, Just Sam. And it's nothing towards Just Sam. It's more towards American Idol for basically trying to save face. So over the past couple years, American Idol and The Voice have both been criticized for their lack of support of artists post-production. So Just Sam, having won the American Idol season in, I believe, 2020, went into the production phase. It didn't go as planned and walked away from the show altogether. Had to financially pay for the rights to all the music. American Idol has done nothing to support Just Sam from that point forward, to where Just Sam has had to go back to busking in the subways of New York. It's unfortunate because Just Sam has an amazing voice that I would compare more along the lines of like a Lauryn Hill. Well, while busking in the subway, Timbaland ended up reaching out to Just Sam and putting them on a TikTok video to kind of get them some more support. The criticism has continued to flow in, both with American Idol and The Voice with artists such as Bodie and other artists like that just have not been supported, to where it felt like American Idol said, well, you know what, somebody's already reached out to this individual. We got to make it look like we do support these people, so go ahead and invite her onto the show and let them perform. So they invited Just Sam onto the show. Just Sam sounded amazing, but sadly enough didn't get to sing any of their original music. Had to sing a cover, and we'll see if anything stems from that. Now, again, it's unfortunate that American Idol and The Voice and other reality shows do that, but it's a money-making business, and if those individuals aren't making them money, they're going to turn their back on them and move down the path to the next individual that's going to make them money. That's my criticism about the Sunday night, Just Sam, and how American Idol and other reality shows treat their talent post-production. Let's go ahead and jump into Monday night and how I felt about that. Alright, so picking up on Monday night and basically putting everything else behind us and all the gripes we have about who should still be there and who should be gone, looking at the actual top 8, I felt pretty confident and pretty comfortable with who was left at the end of the show, and that Brianna Richins, was the one that ended up going home. I felt for the majority of the show on Monday night, the judges did a very good job choosing song choices for the artists. Up until the last artist, Emmy Russell, went. Now, why do I say this? Well, when Emmy walked up to the big screen and the Loretta Lynn song popped up in the middle of the screen, I turned immediately to my wife and I said, I can guarantee you 100% that that is a Katy Perry choice. Because Katy Perry is the only individual heartless enough, striving for views, striving for support, to choose a Loretta Lynn song that she knows will create emotions, tears, and an entire crowd to go, as poor Emmy had to sit there and sing her own grandmother's song. It is a shame that the show allowed that to happen. Like, it's only my opinion. Look, I'm sure there are millions of people out there that thought that it was beautiful, and the song was beautiful. Like, the song was absolute magic. But the show never should have taken advantage of Emmy, who's trying to step away from Loretta Lynn to create her own image, to make it a choice of hers to have to choose that song. That is my grape for Monday night. That is my only grape truly for Monday night. I felt that the bottom two should have been the bottom two. Flip a coin on which one of them got saved. Wasn't really concerned at that point. Again, we're going to put everything else behind us on who should have still been in the top 8 and was not in the top 8. But that is my gripe for Monday night, is that Katy Perry, heartless in my opinion, to put Emmy in a position to have to sing Loretta Lynn's song. And that is my recap for American Idol, 10 to 8 to 7. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you disagree. I'm sure many, many will disagree. And we'll see what happens next week as we narrow it down even further in this American Idol popularity contest.